Yo, YouTube, what's up? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, my guy came in, and what we're going to be giving him today is a low temp fade. So as you guys can see, I'm going around prepping the surface, combing out all the hair, including his beard. So I decided then to go in with my babyless clippers with the one guard on and just debulk all the hair all around his haircut, all around his faded areas, in other words. The lever is fully open. So you guys see me, my guy got all them dreads, man. I had to put another scrunchie on there to help it, stay out the way. So here I'm going there with my trimmers, and I'm going in setting my ball guidelines around the haircut. Making sure I don't set the ball guidelines in too high, and making sure I just keep the haircut area clean and everything in line like it's supposed to be. So let's get to it. Here I'm going in with the magic wall clippers, one guard on, lever fully open, and I'm just going in and I'm just pretty much debulking all the hair that's on the faded area. Debulking all the hair. Making sure I take my time, make sure I don't go too high. Make sure I just knock down all the hair around, to an even length. Here I have on the 1.5 guard, and I decided to close the lever all the way and try to hit that dark area that you saw at the top. Then I decided to go ahead and throw my 0.5 guard on the magic wall clippers, lever fully closed, and I went up 1/2 inch. Then I opened the lever up halfway, and I went up another 1/2 inch here, as you guys can see. And like I said, we're giving my guy here a low temp fade. Now I have the one guard on, lever still halfway open, and I'm going up another 1/2 inch, just pretty much debulking all the hair that's at the top of the fade. Now I'm going in with the magic wall clippers, lever fully closed, just the clippers. And I went in 1/2 inch, then I opened the lever up halfway. And as you guys can see, I'm going up another 1/2 inch, making sure I brush as I cut. Then I decided to throw the 0.5 guard on, lever still halfway open, and I'm just getting the fade to go ahead and transition like it's supposed to. Making sure I brush as I cut. So here I have the Andes Masters, and y'all already know what I do with the Andes Masters, just detail work. So here I'm just detailing everything, making sure that the fade is clean and it's transitioned like it's supposed to. Playing with the lever, just, doing detail work. That's all it is to it. So let's move on. Here, I threw the 0.5 guard back on. I'm just playing with the lever, attacking the little dark areas that you see. Taking my time. So here, on the back of his head, I did the whole fade with just holding. Well, pretty much with just one hand. So let's get to it. So here I debulked all the hair with the one guard on. Lever was halfway open and I went up 1/2 inch. Then I opened the lever up halfway and I went up and just debulked all the hair around the back of the fade. So here I have my 0.5 guard on. Lever is fully closed and I'm going up 1/2 inch, as you guys can see. Like I said, man, my client, he has all them dreads and just kept falling. So I just decided to hold the dreads with one hand and do the fade with the other hand. So here I open the lever up halfway and I'm going up another 1/2 inch, making sure I take my time. Like I said, man, I'm doing all this with one hand. So here I have the one guard on, lever still halfway open, and I'm just pretty much debulking the hair at the top of the fade. Making sure the transition look good, making sure I take my time, making sure I brush as I cut. And we getting my boy together, man. Like I said, this is the one guard on. Lever's halfway open. And I'm just debulking all that hair at the top of the fade. So here I threw the 0.5 guard back on. And I'm just, playing with the lever. Just doing some detail work, attacking the dark spots that you guys see. Or that I see, Taking my time. Making sure everything is clean so the transition could be clean. And not only that, but also it'll make the detail work be easier to do. It'll make sure, when I just use the clippers, it'll make everything, be easy in transition and everything will be smooth. So let's get to it. So here I have just the Andes Masters, and I'm just doing a lot of detail work, making the fade transition, playing with the lever, getting everything put together. As you guys can see, I had realized that my guy, his dreads can lay over his head without me holding them. So that's when I was able to, really dive into it like I want to, and just really dive into the detailing like I really want to. And as you guys can see, the back of his fade is coming together real clean as I'm, doing my detail work, playing with the lever, making sure I attack all those dark spots, making sure I make the fade transition like it's supposed to. Like I said, man, I'm getting my guy all the way in there. Let's keep it going. So here, it's the same thing as I did on the back and then on the right side of his head. All the steps are the same. Nothing's different. So now I'm just, chop it up with y'all, man. If you made it this far in this video, I thank y'all for the support, man. I thank y'all for liking my videos. I thank y'all for some of the comments that y'all putting on some of my videos, man. Keep the feedback coming, man. It only, motivates me. It keeps me going. And like I said, man, I hope that, the barbers out there, I hope that, y'all learning something from my videos, even if it's something so small. You feel me? I hope y'all learning something. I hope that, you guys seeing another barber cut motivate y'all, because that's what it used to do for me. When I was learning how to cut, man, when I was get on YouTube and see other barbers, be cutting other guys' hair and stuff, it just motivated me to want to get in the shop, and get behind those clippers, man, and put the work in too. So like I said, man, I hope I'm motivating some of y'all out there, man, and let's all continue to elevate. Let's all continue to, go in the right direction, and that's up. So here, let's come with me as I fade the beard. So here I went in with a 0.5 guard lever fully closed, and I had hit the top of the beard going down to 1/2 inch. Then I opened the lever up halfway, and I went down another 1/2 inch, as you guys can see. Then I left the lever halfway open, and I threw the 1 guard on, and I'm going down another 1/2 inch, making sure I brush. So now I'm just using the clipper, lever fully closed, and I'm going down 1/2 inch. As you guys can see, I opened the lever up halfway, and I'm going down another 1/2 inch, making sure I take my time. Then I threw the 0.5 guard on, lever still halfway open, and I'm going down another 1/2 inch, making sure I brush as I go, take my time. Now, as you guys can see, he has a catalyst right there. So you guys want to make sure I give my client the straightest line possible, staying under that catalyst. So as you guys can see, I applied my holding spray, and now I let that dry, and now I'm coming in and I'm giving my guy the natural line up. Make sure I give him the straightest line possible, take my time, making sure, I create that foundation, before I apply my enhancements. I always want to make sure I do what I'm supposed to do with the natural edge before I apply my enhancements. So as you guys can see, I'm hitting that sidebar. Make sure everything crispy. Make sure his lineup is good. Everything is how it's supposed to be. Everything in line. Everything exactly how it's supposed to be. Haircut is coming together like it's supposed to. So here, let's move on to the C cup. Make sure I take my time. Give my guy a clean C cup, man. Give my guy a clean C cup for sure. Like I said, man, I'm making sure I give my guy the straightest line possible. As it is, I'm going to show y'all how to make something out of nothing. My guy came in, he had a lot of new growth around his edge. As you guys can see, my guy's a big, well, I ain't going to say it's big, but he got like a small catalyst right there on the right side, well, on my right side of his head. And, like I said, I'm making sure I give him a straight line possible, staying under that catalyst, make sure I don't dig into it, and I don't give him a pushback. So here I'm hitting the sidebar on the left side of his head, which is my right. I'm taking my time. I love to hit the sidebar first, because then that allows me to be able to go in and connect the corner like such, as you guys can see. So now I'm going in and I'm giving him the C cup, getting them right for sure. Doing some touch-ups, man. Now let's get to it. Here I'm applying the enhancements. Making sure I don't make it too dark. Just enough to make everything look like, like he got hair, and make everything look crispy, man. Getting my boy right for sure. Taking my time. Tune 45 enhancement card. Now here I have the topic, man, and I'm going in, just adding that extra layer. I applied my holder spray on that. Now I'm letting it dry. So here I'm going behind the ear, man, hitting those lines behind the ear, so it could bring out the back of his fade. As you guys can see, them lines hitting. Them trimmers is hitting, making a crisp line. And as you guys can see, man, his fade is on point for sure. And as you guys can see, man, to some people, it might seem like the line right there is cricket behind his ear, but that's just the way his head is shaped. That's the bone behind his ear. And that's what, makes it look like it's kind of uneven, but it's really not. It's straight, And that's something that, might happen with a lot of different barbers. Sometimes, with some barbers, the edge might look off a little bit, but you never know, man. It might be the way that someone's head shaped. It might, it's a lot of different things, man, that can, happen. Like right here, you feel me? That is not cricket, it's just the way his head is shaped. It might seem like it's a little off, things like such, man. But, yeah. So here, I'm in full attack mode. I let my holding spray dry in like it's supposed to. And now I'm going there and creating that clean, crisp edge, man. Like I said, I'm in full attack mode. Y'all already know what come after this, though. That clean pencil. So right here, man, I'm just, touching up the edge, man. I apply my enhancements. I apply my holding spray, man. And I'm just going in, making sure everything is crisp and on point like it's supposed to be. Using my Babyliss trimmers. Like I said, everything is on point. Everything is clean. Putting my boy back in the game for sure. Putting my boy back in now. My boy came in looking rough, man. I knew my guy for a minute, man. I met my boy when I used to work at the airport, man. And ever since then, man, we've been locked in, man. It's funny. Because how I met him, he was arguing with somebody on the phone one day. And then I'm just sitting there watching. And I'm like, damn, just snapping. And then next thing you know, I think we got put on the flight because when I was working in the airport, I was a ramp agent. So then I think we had got put on the flight together, and then we had to work together. So then we started chopping it up, and I told him, I'm like, damn, boy, you was snapping on whoever that was earlier. And ever since then, man, we just been locked in, man. It's been my boy. So yes, sir, man, we here now. So as you guys can see, man, I'm using that razor. I'm hitting that beard, man. Make sure everything in line. Make sure everything crispy. And as y'all can see, man, this haircut is coming together smooth. Here, y'all always want to make sure you comb that beard out towards the ear before you go in and hit behind the beard, man, because that's what's going to make that beard be crispy. And I learned that from just watching different barbers and stuff, because this is something I struggled with when I was, still learning. And that was just how to make the back of the beard look sharp, man. And, I was watching a lot of different barbers, and that's one thing that stood out to me, that they always would do. And that's make sure that they comb out behind the beard before they go in with their trimmers, and hit that line, make that straight line behind the beard. So, yeah, man, to the upcoming barbers, man, that's something that I learned, and I'm, passing on to y'all for sure. So as y'all can see, man, my boy's coming together. His haircut is coming together. Everything is coming together smooth, taking my time, making sure I do what I do, man, and that's produce. Feel me? Now I'm going in applying that pencil. Make sure I don't apply too much pencil, man, because you want to be able to move the pencil with your trimmers, man, and, create that clean, crisp line. So as you guys can see, man, I applied that pencil. Now it's time to blend that pencil in, man, using my Babyliss Pro trimmers. Getting my boy all the way right. Like I said, if you've made it this far, make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. And leave me a comment down below, man, on what you think of this haircut, man. Let me know if I put my boy back in there for sure. I know I did, I know I did. Hitting that sidebar, man. Now I'm going in finna blending that pencil on a C cup. And as you guys can see, man, everything is coming together like it's supposed to, man. Now I'm going in with the razor, doing some last touch-ups, man. Y'all already know how I get here, man. You got to touch up, man. Because if you don't, man, you might have something looking off. So you always want to make sure you double check, triple check, even check your work 4 times if you had to. You feel me? It's all going to pay off in the end, man. It's all going to pay off in the end. Here I'm making sure my boy's stuff is clean. Make sure everything is on point. And making sure my boy walk up out of here feeling good. You feel me? You feel me? It's only one way. You're going to leave when you come to Thule. And that's crispy. So as y'all can see, man, this is how my guy came in. My boy was looking rough. Y'all can see my boy was looking rough. But it's only one way. It is only one way that you gonna leave. Look at my boy, man. God. Let's put him back in the game. Check him out. Clean, man. Crispy. Everything is on point, man. My boy beard is on point. That edge on point, man. I got my boy feeling light skinned. Check him out. Yes, sir. I put my boy back in the game, boy. Back his fade on point. Beard on point. Everything on point, man. If you made this far in this video, I thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Peace. Love.